Gran Turismo 5 takes to the starting line on the PS3. Well, kind of. It seems like forever that Sony has been touting GT5 and how it will be the next great real driving simulator. We have been teased with movies, downloaded sneak peeks of what is to be with GT5 HD, and now we're given GT5 Prologue. It wouldn't be fair to call it a demo, but those thinking it's a full game should also take note. Once again, we're given a look-see, albeit in grander form, into what will or what should be Sony's grand opus in the racing genre. While the core gameplay and race setup hasn't changed much, which has you competing in a series of races in one class to unlock events and newer, faster cars in the next class, and of course earning credits to visit the dealerships to purchase the vehicles of your choice. It has always been apparent with this series that it's more about the continuing evolution and refinement of distinct and realistic handling and physics of each car, rather than tampering with a proven gameplay formula. And if it works, don't fix it. What we did like was the absence of the repetitive license tests required before you can compete. The game's single player has a little more than 30 events to unlock, as well as the arcade mode. But in arcade mode, you are limited to only racing the cars in your garage. So if you want to hop in some expensive imports like the first-time inclusion of Ferraris, you're going to have to race a lot and win a lot to earn the cash to buy them, as the game only starts you off with a mere 35,000 credits, which is only really enough to buy a very basic car. And their values, just like in real life, depreciate drastically as soon as you drive them off the lot. And you better like what you see, because you're not given any option to upgrade from stock to aftermarket parts, although there is a quick tune option that is opened up further into the game. Any fan of the series knows that the key to winning races in this game is driving with extreme precision. This game is nowhere near the likes of arcade titles like the PGR series or Burnout titles. You'll have to learn skills like how to race the proper lines, when and how much to brake. Luckily, the game offers display options that can be toggled off or on to help you learn the nuances of driving like a pro. Graphically, this game is easily the best and most realistic looking game on the console, and on a high definition display, be prepared for onlookers to think they are watching an actual televised race. There's even a new in-car driver's view with a very detailed look inside the cockpit with real-time working gauges, mirrors, and shifting. The only thing that really hurts this illusion is that there is still no damage modeling. Rear-ending a car or drifting into a wall at 100+ miles an hour and merely bouncing off offers a quick smack back into the fact that you're only playing a video game. The game is taking a lot of heat for its mere 70+ car lineup and a limited 6 tracks, which by the way are all accessible from the beginning of the game. But let's remember, this is but a glance at what's to come with the full release. And finally, the game allows for online play, but upon first booting up the title, you'll need to download an update to access Prologue's online features. And sadly, what had us most excited about the game is what turns out to be the most disappointing. First, there are no lobbies or private races. You're only given a chance to jump in pre-existing races set up by the server, and no voice chat. We did have some lagging issues, and being randomly thrown in a game with no ability to chat just detracts from the fun of knowing you are up against real humans. And the intermittent lag causes cars to jump around the track, which makes it hard to predict where they'll land. The only plus was that any cash earned online does carry over into your single-player mode. I also had hopes for the new GT TV feature, but for now it was really just a showcase for videos. Hopefully this feature will evolve by the time the game is released in its full version. There is certainly enough here to get gamers excited about the eventual release of the full version of Gran Turismo 5, but the $40 price tag for what essentially feels like a fully loaded demo of a game to come might make it hard for some drivers to get behind the wheel. That said, the title does a great job of showcasing what we can expect and what hopefully will be fixed when the full title finally lands on store shelves. For Texas Gamer, I'm Mark Adams.